Hey guys, I wanted to do just a real talk video with you guys. It's really hard for me to talk about. I've made some notes so to keep myself on track. But if you follow my channel at all, you know that I just quit making videos last year. Like the whole year I sporadically uploaded here and there, but I just really stepped away from watching YouTube and making YouTube videos. And I feel like if you're not watching YouTube videos, it's hard to find the motivation or inspiration and motivation to make videos. For a smaller person like me, it may be different for somebody who does it as a job or whatever, but you know, it's hard because none of us really want to share our shortcomings or our pitfalls in life, you know, just insecurities. It's hard to talk about. It really is, because I know we all have insecurities of some sort or shortcomings in our lives, but it's really hard to sit down and talk about them, let alone share that on this type of platform. But for me, oh my gosh, first of all, I found myself being hypercritical whenever I was watching other people's YouTube videos. And if you know me at all, that is not me. Like, I am 0% don't judge people. You know what I mean? Oh, and that's another thing I say, you know what I mean? And you know a lot. I don't know where that comes from. I don't say that in real life. I don't feel like I do, but maybe I do. But I'm, always working on improving myself. I'm trying. But watching somebody's video and then you're thinking, like there's something off in their background, or her eyeliner's not straight, or her hair looks crazy, or they keep messing with her hair, just little things. I found myself becoming that person who would think the thoughts in my head, judging other people as I'm watching their videos. And that is not me. That's just not me. It really affected me whenever I found myself doing these things, because realizing that this external medium is directly affecting your thought process in a negative way it's just kind of shaking. You know what I mean? It's just time to step back and reevaluate yourself. That's how I felt. I just had to step back. Whoa, wait a minute. What are you doing and where did this come from? It's just not you. So stop. I just had to stop. I did not comment any of these things to people because, oh gosh, that's a whole nother video. I do not know who has the time, the energy, or the give a shits enough to comment negatively on people's videos. That blows my mind. But YouTube is just kind of like this fantasy land for me, because nobody in my real life watches YouTube on a regular basis. My kids maybe watch gamers and stuff, where it's a different community altogether. My husband will look up stuff about vehicles or how to, find how you change the transmission fluid on a certain type of vehicle, because some vehicles don't just have a dipstick in the top. It's just a whole thing. Like, people have taken the time to make videos to put on YouTube for all these different subjects, areas, genres, all this stuff, and those areas are not anywhere like the stinking beauty community. And it just gets to me. Like, I don't understand why. Why is it okay for some dude in his garage to be like holding the camera and it shaking everywhere and then showing what he's doing, and my husband watches it and he's like, golly, I'm so glad that this dude took the time to show me that, because I can take it and roll with it. But if it's a beauty video and somebody is holding the camera and they're shaky, or they don't have lighting, or they don't have a good setup and all this stuff, then it's just like, oh my gosh, I can't watch that. It's just like a catch-22 that is BS in my book. Anyway, getting back to myself and the reason why I quit, besides the fact of just feeling like I was becoming a different person, it's just I was letting my insecurities hold me back. I would be that way, hypercritical towards myself whenever I was filming my videos. And it's just not right. We don't have to do that to ourselves. I was sitting here in my mind thinking, you know, watching back my playback on my videos, you're not pretty enough, you're not young enough, you're not thin enough, you're not talented enough, you're not articulate enough, you have an accent, you don't talk fast enough, you say these things that you should, you know, just tearing myself apart. And it's unrealistic. It is unrealistic. There are so many different people in this world. Like, I connect so greatly with, in such a deep level, with several human beings that I have found through my YouTube channel that just comment on my videos, and it's like I feel like I've known them forever, and they get me. And why I feel like I have to become a completely different person or go through all these different drills essentially with myself to try to train myself to be better or be like everybody else is bullcrap. Because there's people out there that will connect with me just as I am, that will take me just as I am. And that's something I want to tell to all of you guys. Like, if you're wanting to start a channel, or if you have a channel and you are feeling insecure about any of the things I mentioned, or anything else for that matter, just know that if you have this feeling, if you have this, I feel like it's a call or a drive to make videos or whatever else you want to do in your life, then you have that for a reason. Like, that is in you for a reason. There is something that is putting that there for you. And what will become of that will be something that you need, or that you can give to somebody else, to touch their lives, to brighten their lives, to touch your life, bring other people in your life to touch your life and make your life richer. You know what I mean? There's a reason behind it. So go with it. Even if you do not have lighting, if you don't have the perfect setup, that stuff really doesn't matter. Because I guarantee you, everybody starts out with nothing, you know, and it's okay. It's okay. Listen, I don't understand why YouTube has become what it's become in the beauty community. And the only way that we can combat this is by supporting smaller channels, by looking past imperfections in people and listening to them and taking the time to get to know them. Just don't fall into the same traps of feeling like you have to heavily edit your videos for people to watch your videos, or you have to have the perfect setup, or you have to have the, you know, this, that, XYZ, whatever. Because you don't. You don't. You know, there's a place for you. There's a place for me. You will touch others. You will grow. Your life will be enriched in ways that you couldn't imagine just by putting yourself out there. And it's weird to say, but it's absolutely true. And anybody that makes videos will absolutely tell you that things change for you. Even if it's just connecting with like-minded people, it's just, that's what you needed at that moment in your life. Yeah, because not even the YouTubers that you think are perfect. They're not perfect. They may have really good filters and can edit really good and have awesome lighting and, you know, all this stuff that make you think that they look perfect, but they don't. They're not. Get over it. We have to all get over thinking that it's perfect. Like, what we see is not reality. It's just like when you look at the face of the model who's on front of a magazine, that is not what they look like in real life. There is nobody that doesn't have a line, doesn't have a pore, doesn't have texture somewhere on their skin. Nobody is perfect, period. I don't care who you are not perfect. And you have to know that if you want to achieve that perfection in your videos, you can. If that's what you want to do, you can do that. Absolutely. You can have those filters, you can have that lighting, you can spend all the time and money and have that if you want it. It's not unreachable. You can have that. If that's your goal, then you can have that. And that's okay too, if that's what you want to do. But I don't know. It just gets to me, and I wish I could express my feelings the way I want to, because it never comes out the way I want it to come out, because I'm not a speaker. I'm not articulate. I'm just a regular everyday gal who wants to share her opinion and sits here and makes these videos. But it really did get me down. It put me in the funk in my life, sitting here tearing myself apart. And that's not okay. And I'm over it. You know, I'm over it. I'm over it. So I suggest if you do the same thing, just get over it too, because you're going to feel a whole lot better if you just let it go. Just let it go, accept and let go. That's my new motto. And it doesn't matter to me if somebody shares the same values or is the same age as me or religion or all this stuff. Like, I just love everybody. And that's something that I'm really trying to work on this year, is just focusing on the good. You know, just focusing on the good things in this world, in life, about YouTube, about everything. Just focus on the good and let go of the bad. Because if we love each other, then one person at a time, making a conscious decision, they are just going to love everyone, no matter, then everyone, slowly but surely, this world is going to be a better place for all of us to live in. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know what you think. I would love to hear you guys' opinions. I will see you real soon. Bye. I can't wink. I try, but I can't.